de los Muertos, Tangerines!
Alright, Tangerine girl, tell them what's happening.
We are currently in Aguascalientes to celebrate our very first Dia de Los Muertos in Mexico. I am so stoked.
Aguascalientes, why here?
Well, we heard there's a pretty big festival called Festival de Calaveras, which is a festival of skulls. They have some parades here.
There's so many events, we have no idea what to do.
And they're all over the city too, so hopefully we get the best of it and get to show you along the way. Woo! Who's excited? I'm excited.
So these grandstands are being set up, the sound equipment is being prepared. The big parade tonight is ending right here in Centro. So I think they have stuff like this set up all over the city, but we're just starting to explore and we're going to take you along with us.
Have brought us to Jardín de San Marcos, which has something special for us that we like to find in every single video. But before we get there, I know you guys are going to ask us, where the heck is Alaska? She hasn't been in so many videos lately. Well, we brought her on this trip, but it got off to a rough start when we arrived to our first Airbnb, only to find out that this private place that we rented seemed to have someone living there, and there were security cameras inside. It was really weird, super dirty. So we had to take her to a pet hotel. It was really tragic. She was whining and it made me so sad, but we're not gonna let that ruin this trip. And where are we now?
El Centro del Centro. The center of town.
This one's super cool. It has a pond underneath. We've never seen that before.
Yeah, and did you see that? The fountain wasn't on, but it has fountains in the pond.
What?
So in this Jardín de San Marcos, you can see behind me, it's just this gorgeous park. So much nature. Squirrels.
Squirrel. We just took an Uber from Jardín de San Marcos to Isla de San Marcos.
This is beautiful here.
It's
this is
super
amazing.
gorgeous.
The Uber ride was about 8 minutes and it was 21 pesos. There's a bit of promotion going on right now, maybe because they're sponsoring some of the events around town, so it would have been about 28 pesos otherwise. I love this city and event already. There's especially this place, Isla de San Marcos. There's this awesome lake here with a zip line over it that I can't wait to do.
Oh yeah. So obviously we're just scoping the place out right now because there's not much going on, but we can see that there's all this carnival rides and fun attractions behind us. There's tons of booths with food, music, all that fun stuff. And something else great that we noticed is that everything is really affordable at this place. So 5 pesos for palomitas, popcorn. We have a liter of agua fresca for 20 pesos. So definitely not the fair prices that we would expect like in the US.
I love all the detail that goes into these. It's just so ornate. This is the biggest papel picado I've ever seen.
It's so huge.
This is super cool here, all the vendors, so many artesanías from all over Mexico.
I really appreciate how all the vendors are not pushy in the slightest. They're just patiently there to help you out if you want it. Everyone in the city seems so friendly, so helpful, so nice. I am so glad that our first experience with the Airbnb did not represent the rest of our trip so far. It's also nice to walk around here with not so many people and not loud music or anything, so we just get to enjoy looking around and taking it all in, where I'm sure later it's going to be packed.
I did notice that about this city, that everyone's super nice, like Maddie was just saying. Also, there's a bit of an accent here. We have a little bit of trouble understanding it, but I feel like we're going to pick up this one pretty quickly.
In the spirit of Dia de los Muertos, today you can call me Maddie Gold.
We're at this really cool restaurant called Provincia. Nice vibe, really cool decorations and stuff. And it's past 6 p.m. and all they serve is breakfast. This is my kind of place.
Right along the street in Aguascalientes, there's tons of chairs set up along the side of the road in front of people's houses and stuff. Lucky those people. We're gonna try to scope out a place where we can be like front row to the parade that's happening.
So if you forgot to eat dinner before the parade, you're not gonna go hungry. There are vendors selling everything out here except a blanket, and we forgot to wear pants.
But yeah, everything 5 or 10 pesos. Like, I've never seen this before.
So is this a military parade or a Day of the Dead parade?
I'm not gonna lie, this parade started off pretty slow. We were considering leaving, but I'm glad we didn't. Are you glad?
Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot better.
A platicarles un poco de cada uno de ellos, vamos a ver precisamente.
Damos también la bienvenida al licenciado Jesús Figueroa Ortega, fiscal general del estado de Aguascalientes.
La dama está muy rápido. Kid, I would be royally freaked out by those things.
Surprised you aren't.
Wow.
They all have marigolds on their head.
I think all these cards that are coming by are supposed to be made to look like loteria and announce what's coming up next, but I'm not actually sure if it is though. Thank you, Jim and Mai from Spanish and Go for teaching us that delightful game.
El Centro del Centro. We need to go kick them out.
Venga ese aplauso fuerte para todos ustedes que son quienes hacen posible este desfile.
The way this started off, I'm like, this is the worst parade I've ever seen in my life.
Them's fighting words to it.
But thankfully, it got way, way better.
I was actually kind of thinking, there's so many people here, there's no way that this could be like a high school type parade, and yes, thankfully...
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, why would so many people come out of this if this is so bad?
Well, and then I started thinking, like, we don't know anything about Aguascalientes, maybe this, even a high school parade would be like a big event that people would come out to, but it is not. It was great. And what I'm excited about is that this is one of many events in Aguascalientes.
What should we do next? So of the dozens of Dia de los Muertos events here in Aguascalientes coming up, we don't really know what we're going to do next. There's parades, there's stuff happening at various pantheons. What are those called in English?
Cemeteries. But if you want to see our upcoming adventures here in Aguascalientes and Mexico, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And gong that bell so you get notified the next time we put out that video.
And we'll see you there.